Hello friends, and welcome to today's yoga class. Today's class is all about giving yourself permission. And if you can't give yourself permission today, then allow me to give you permission to be you. This class is all about taking time for yourself to feel whatever you need to feel, whether it's emotions of sadness, anger, frustration, or even giving yourself permission to be happy. It's so easy in today's society to feel like we need someone else to give us the okay to live our life. But I'm here to tell you, this class right now is your time to give yourself permission to be who you are, to think what you want to think, to say what you need to say, to wear what you want to wear, and to do what you need to do in order to live your true, authentic life. I give you permission to be happy. I give you permission to welcome and accept joy and abundance in your life. I give you permission to say yes to things you want and to say no thank you to things that you don't want. So in today's class, give yourself full permission to release the emotions you need to release and let go of the thoughts that you need to let go of, to allow space for you to live your truth. You don't always have to be nice, you don't always have to be sweet, and in many circumstances, you don't even always have to be polite. You are allowed to live and feel like a real person. So with that, join me on the mat and let's get started. Alrighty friends, come to standing at the back of your mat, feet together, ankles together, knees together, standing up nice and tall. Breathe in deeply, filling up all the way down to your belly, your ribs, your chest, opening your palms out in front of you, arms down. Exhale out. On your next inhale, reach your arms up high towards the sky, palms facing in together, dropping your shoulders down and away from your ears. Exhale, palms together, bring them down to your heart here. Samastitihi, standing at attention. Tilting your tailbone slightly down under you to allow your spine to stand up nice and tall. Inhale, drop your arms down, reaching them up towards the sky, once again mountain pose. And exhale, palms together, forward fold, Uttanasana. See if you can reach your hands towards the ground here. Maybe bend one knee and then the other, walking your legs out in place. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, using your hands, walk towards the front of your mat while keeping your feet at the back of the mat, meeting in a plank position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Keep your body in a nice straight line. Breathe and hold. And exhale, bend your knees and fold back into a supported child's pose here. Now for this child's pose, you can keep your toes tucked under, resting your hips on your heels for a slightly more elevated fold here. Your forehead is rested on the mat. Arms are outstretched in front of you, resting your upper body down. Breathe deeply, inhale, and exhale out. Wonderful, another breath in, and exhale. On your next inhale, come up into an all-fours position, stacking your hips over your knees, shoulders over your wrists, and begin to follow your breath, taking a few rounds of cat-cow. With every inhale, arch your spine, shifting forward, expanding through your chest, lifting your head, and with every exhale, tuck your tailbone round your spine, tucking your chin towards your chest. Inhale, cow, arch your spine, and exhale, tuck and round, cat pose. Feel free to take up some space here and create some movement, maybe circling out your shoulders and your hips, rounding your body in big or little circles here. Feel free to round your head and your neck, just really create some movement and warm up all your joints, your hips, your shoulders. Simply allow this to feel good for you. Wonderful job. Back to stillness here at all fours position. Inhale and exhale, taking a puppy pose here. Uttanasana. Stack your hips over your knees. Allow your upper body to come down, resting your chest on the mat. And you can feel free to extend your arms out if you wish, or take a prayer variation with your palms together like I am here. If you are a little bit more advanced and you crave a deeper stretch, you can place your chin on the mat, sending your gaze forward. Or if you're not feeling it today, or if you're not there, go ahead and rest your forehead down on the mat, similar to a child's pose. Remember to inhale through your nose and exhale out slowly. Breathing deeply and evenly here. Pay attention to any sensations that you may feel at this time. If you have to come up a little bit or modify this position, go ahead and do so. Simply meet yourself where you are at today. Give yourself that permission to just be where you are and just let go and release. Inhale again, and exhale out. Excellent job. Inhale, come back up onto your forearms here. Coming forward, meeting in a Cobra pose with a prayer hands variation, Bhujangasana. So in this pose, allow your lower body to completely lay flat on the mat, lifting through your spine, opening and expanding through your chest. Your palms are together here. You can close your eyes if you wish. Inhale and exhale. Gently send a little pressure on your pelvic bone here towards the ground. This creates an added element of stability in the spine and the hips. Inhale. Press into your palms, straighten your arms, come up into a full Cobra pose. Allowing for an even deeper elongation through the spine. Inhale, lengthening through your neck. And exhale, engage your lower core. Beautiful job. Inhale once again. And exhale slowly with control, lower all the way down onto your mat. Go ahead and place your hands under your shoulders, tucking your toes under. Inhale, press yourself up into a plank position. And exhale, press your way back into our very first downward dog of class, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Think about sending your tailbone up towards the sky at a diagonal up angle. Send your shoulder blades together and down your back. Press into the pads of your fingertips as you press the ground away from you. Allow your chest to open and fall down and release any tension in your neck and head here. Beginning with the right leg, inhale, take your right foot, point your toe, lifting your leg into the sky behind you into a three-legged dog. You can bend your knee, flex your foot, and open your hips here. Now you can stay in this three-legged dog, or if you'd like to take it a step further, go ahead and meet in a wild thing, sending your right foot all the way back behind you, meeting in a back bend of sorts here, opening through the front of your body. Lovely job. Inhale, come back into a downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Bending one knee and then the other just to loosen up. And then taking this to the other side now. Inhale, this time bend your left knee, pointing your left foot, sending it high up into the sky here. You can bend your left knee behind you, meeting in a three-legged dog. Flex your foot, allow your hips to open here. And again, if it calls to you today, go ahead and try out a wild thing. Enjoying this nice back bend here, helping to relieve some pressure on the hips and the shoulders, opening and expanding through the front of your body. Inhale, return back to center, downward dog. Breathe. Inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees and take a hop or a couple steps to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding from the hips here. Meet in a forward fold. You can feel free to give your hamstrings, your calves, maybe your ankles, a little bit of a massage here. This is something I like to do in my practice from time to time if I have particularly sore legs. Inhale, place your palms to your shins, straightening your arms, come up halfway, engaging your lower core, straightening your spine out in front of you. Breathe, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, raising your arms up towards the sky, come to standing, mountain pose, Tadasana. Bring the palms of your hands together, bring them down to your heart as you bend your knees and sit back into a chair pose with a prayer hands variation. From here, on your next inhale, twist to the right, taking your left elbow, placing it on your right knee as your right elbow points to the sky. Prayer twist. Take a breath here. Inhale back to center. Exhale, prayer twist on the left side this time. This time your right elbow rests on your left knee, sending your gaze up towards the sky, left elbow pointed high. Breathe. And exhale, return to center. Inhale, release your hands, raising them high in the sky, mountain pose. Exhale, sit back into chair, gliding your hands back into an airplane arm variation. Allow your spine to stay straight here as you sit low in this chair pose, sending the weight back into your heels. Inhale, come to standing, mountain. Exhale, taking eagle pose, Garudasana. Wrapping your left arm underneath your right, wrapping your wrists and touching your palms. Inhale, engage your core, lift your left leg, bring it up and around over your right thigh, and see if you can wrap your left leg all the way around your right calf as well. If you can't do this today, that's alright. You can use your leg as a kickstand, simply crossing the left over the right and using the left foot as a support here. Once you find a comfortable position in your eagle, go ahead and sit low. Focus on a point in front of you and breathe. Inhale, come to standing in your eagle. Keep your eagle arms wrapped together, but meet in a warrior 3. So take your left leg unbound from your right and immediately send it straight back behind you in a warrior 3 position. You can unwrap your arms here, sending your arms back into a full warrior 3. And inhale, slowly come back up to standing, taking your left leg, crossing it in front of your right, bending your left knee, and take a forward fold here, bending from your hips, sending your forehead towards your left knee. This simply allows for a deeper elongation and stretch in the hamstrings. Inhale, come up halfway, planting your palms on the mat, grounding down through your front left foot, kick your right leg back, and come into a pigeon position. Beginning in active pigeon, staying up nice and high. And exhale, begin to slowly lower down onto your forearms, gently folding your body over your left leg. Breathing deeply here, inhale, and exhale out. Continue to breathe and find stillness in your pigeon. And if you'd like to go a little bit deeper, you can fold all the way forward. Breathing deeply, feeling the sensations and the opening of your left glute muscle. Doing your best to keep your hips in alignment, keeping them square to the front of your mat. Inhale through your nose. Come back up, walking your hands back up into an active pigeon. And exhale, tuck your right toes behind you, lift up into a plank position, sending your left foot back to meet your right, and exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. Open through your chest, breathe. And exhale, send your way back into a downward facing dog. Shoulders down and back, allow your sternum to fall towards the ground. Breathe. Don't think about how your body looks in this position. Just simply be here, let this feel good for you. Inhale, send your gaze forward, hop to the top of your mat, and exhale, forward fold. Allow your torso to hang heavy towards the ground. Inhale, place the palms of your hands to your shins. Engage your lower core, straighten your spine out in front of you. Halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, come up to standing in mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, palms together, bend your knees, sit back into chair. Inhale, prayer twist to the right. And if you'd like a deeper extension today, you can feel free to open and extend your hands, continuing to use your left elbow as support against your right knee. Opening through the side body here. Breathe and exhale, palms together. Return to center. Inhale and exhale, prayer twist to the left side this time. using your right elbow as support against your left knee this time. And once again, if it calls to you today, you can open your arms out, enjoying a little bit of a deeper twist and sensation here. Inhale, open and breathe. Exhale, palms together. Return back to chair at center. Inhale, straighten your legs, come to standing mountain. And exhale, bend your knees, chair pose with airplane arms this time. Inhale, mountain, reaching your arms high. And exhale, Garudasana, eagle pose on the other side. This time your right arm is underneath the left, your right leg comes up, wraps around your left thigh and your left calf if you can. Inhale, breathe, and exhale, sit down low, sending your gaze at a point in front of you, testing your balance here. Inhale, come back up, continuing to keep your arms in eagle, lift your right leg, and exhale, send it back into a warrior 3 with eagle arms. Focus on a point on the ground in front of you to help hold your balance. Inhale, release your eagle arms, create airplane wings behind you into a full warrior 3. And exhale, slowly come back up to standing. Lifting your right leg up, arms high, and exhale, bend your right knee, cross it over your left leg, forward fold. Think about sending your forehead to your right knee and breathing deeply into your left hamstrings this time. Inhale, halfway lift, plant your palms on the mat, grounding down through your right foot, and exhale, kick your left leg back, and meet in a pigeon pose. Continuing to breathe, begin in active pigeon. And when you're ready, begin to lower down onto your forearms, folding over your right leg. Simply allow tension to release from your body at this time. Notice any sensation in your right glutes. And if you did so on the other side, go ahead and feel free to fold all the way down, sending your forehead towards the mat. Simply breathing deeply here, enjoying this extremely beneficial position for opening the hips and the glutes, the hamstrings. Just simply give yourself permission to be here and enjoy this moment. Wonderful job. Inhale, plant your palms, straighten your arms, come back into active pigeon. And exhale, tuck your left toes and meet back in a plank position, sending your right leg back to meet your left. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Shavasana. You can send your gaze over one shoulder, dipping your hip down, and then go ahead and look over the other shoulder. Inhale, and exhale, drop down to your knees. Send your hips back, rolling through your spine, meeting in a child's pose, Balasana. Just take a moment to appreciate this grounding posture, allowing your forehead to rest down, your upper body to completely relax. Your arms are outstretched in front of you. Inhale, slowly come up. come to standing on your knees here, preparing for Camel pose, Ustrasana. Place your palms to your lower back, near your tailbone area, and begin to lift up and bend backwards, sending your neck and your head back, gently pressing with your hands on your hips to create a counterbalance support. If you'd like today, you can take a full camel pose, reaching your hands back towards your heels, breathing deeply. But if you're not feeling it today, definitely feel free to stay in the first variation. Inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale, have a seat on your knees here. Take your left hand, place it to your lower belly, and take your right hand and place it to your heart. Simply checking in with your body, checking in with your breath. Wonderful job. From here, go ahead and make your way to the center of your mat long ways. Have a seat. Open and extend your legs out to opposing sides as far as you can today. It doesn't really matter how far you can open your legs, just go where is comfortable for you. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, place your right elbow down, right next to your right leg. Take your left arm, lift it up and over, and meet in a side dragonfly position. This is an excellent stretch because it helps to open and stretch out the inner thighs and inner hips, as well as the side of your body. You can send your gaze up towards the sky, and this will help you to stack your shoulders over your hips and open a little bit more out. Beautiful job. Inhale, come back up to center. Take a moment here. And exhale, place down your left elbow alongside your left leg. Reach up and over through your right arm. And exhale, begin to fold over onto the left side. And once again, if you can, send your gaze up towards the sky to allow you to help stack your shoulders over your hips. Breathing deeply and think about elongation, so stretching longer and taller. Another breath here. Inhale. Slowly come back up, sitting nice and tall. And exhale. Bring your palms together at heart center and begin to fold forward here, taking a full dragonfly. Keep your feet flexed, your toes pointed up, and simply meet where you are today. So if that means that you are on your hands, go ahead and stay there. Simply breathe and allow all tension to dissipate at this time. Your body will open at its own time and its own pace, and it will work for you so much faster than you could imagine when you simply stop forcing it into the position. Breathing deeply, notice how your body begins to let go. Wonderful job. Inhale, walk your hands back up, sitting nice and tall. And exhale, take your legs, bending your knees and bringing the soles of your feet together. You can clasp your hands over your feet here, maybe bounce your knees up and down a couple times. Taking butterfly, Balasana. It's It's important to bend from your hips. Think about sending your forehead towards your feet, but it's alright if your forehead doesn't touch today. The most important part of this posture is to think about sending oxygen towards your inner thighs, your hips, for a gentle opening sensation. Inhale through your nose and exhale out. Beautiful job, friends. Inhale, lift up to seated, and exhale. Go ahead and face the front of your mat once again. Bend your knees up. Take your hands behind your knees and take a few rounds of seated cat-cow. Inhale, coming forward, arching your spine up. And exhale, sit back, round your spine, tuck your chin. Go ahead and follow your breath and just take about 2 or 3 rounds of seated cat-cow. Inhale back to center, reach your arms out in front of you, and exhale, slowly lower down all the way onto the mat. Planting the soles of your feet on the ground, your knees pointed up. Inhale, taking half bridge, Ardha Setu Bandhasana. Pressing into your feet, lifting your hips up towards the sky, squeezing your shoulder blades together and back down under you. Engaging your core here, seeing how high you can lift your pelvis. One more breath, inhale, and exhale, release down. Lovely job. You can sway your knees from side to side here. And inhale, place the soles of your feet together once again. Open your knees out to opposing sides and simply allow gravity to gently open your hips here, taking a reclined butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana. Allow your arms and shoulders to rest heavy on the ground. Your arms are completely outstretched beside you. You can close your eyes and enjoy this Supta Baddha Konasana. Simply allowing your body to calm and relax. Winding down for this practice. You can feel free to take your arms over your head if you wish, or continue to keep them by your side. Bringing all your focus and attention to your breath. Breathing in and out. Allowing the fruits of your labor in this practice today to flow to you, to be accepted, to receive and accept all the fruits of your labor today. You don't need anyone's permission to be you and to live your truth. Simply allow and give yourself permission to feel, to live, to do, to love. When you are ready to close out our practice together, go ahead and begin to awaken your body gently, inviting some movement here. Roll onto the side of your body. Come up into a seat. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, place your palms together and bring them down to your heart. bowing down to yourself today and thanking yourself for giving yourself permission to have this time and space just for you, just to allow yourself to be. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and your week. I thank you so much for joining me here today. Namaste, and I'll see you in my next one.